Food for thought. You are made with your own purpose. You are made with your entirely own purpose that no one else can accomplish. You genuinely are. You might find that out today. You might have found that out today. You might find that out tomorrow. You might find that out in literally 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30, 40, 50. So many years from now, you might find your purpose then. Yes, somebody might have their calling really early on. Yes, they might be a successful business person. Yes, they might become a doctor who saves lives. Yes, they might accomplish their goal. But that doesn't mean that is their calling. You and I have our own individual calling. I don't know what that is for me. You might know what it is for you. But be open to trying new things. For example, even if you are super set on becoming, an architecture, or an attorney, or a teacher, or literally anything, there's an importance of staying open to what life has to offer to you. Yes, it's absolutely amazing to strive for that goal because you're obviously gonna get it. Obviously, you're gonna get it. But you don't know what life has to offer you. Because you might be turned and life happens and then you turn the other way, Like, I took a call with somebody who was like a mentor to me. She went to the same high school. She went to an Ivy League, or she went to a college nearby, and then she went to an Ivy League for her doctorates. And I was like, whoa, and then I reached out to her, we talked, and she told me that she worked at this business for 40 years, okay? 40 years. And then 2 years ago, she switched companies. Literally switched companies after 40 years. And I'm like, whoa, it just amazed me how somebody could be so willing and open to change. Because I asked her, I was like, what is the scariest thing? What was the most terrifying thing about that? And she literally she just said she just did it. Yes, it was scary, but she just did it. She was open to the new opportunities there. Even though, yes, she said that the hardest thing was making a new social network, a new understanding of who to contact with. But she was open to the new opportunity. Being open and just letting life come to you will be the best thing that you could do for yourself. Yes, you can have your life planned out, when you're going to get married, when you're going to have kids. But life happens. There will be ups and downs because we've all had ups and downs. Do not doubt me, or do not think that I haven't had ups and downs, that you haven't had ups and downs. We all have, because we're human, and that's a life experience we all have. But we have all had moments that have changed our trajectory, for the better or for the worse. It's all an experience, And there's an importance of just letting go and letting life come. Because one thing that I've learned is as soon as you try and hold on to something really tight, you lose control. You really do. So many things in your life are out of your control. One day, literally the weather. One day it was 70 degrees, and then today it's 30 degrees and it was snowing. So, literally out of my control. But that's how life is. The warm weather, the cold weather, it's all subjective, good or bad. Some people might love the cold weather. Some people might hate the hot weather. It's all subjective and based upon perspective. Whether your life has an up or down turn, you can be open to that experience, or you can try to control it, and then it will end up controlling you, because that's just how it is. I feel like it's like literally holding like an ice cube in your hand. Yeah, cool. It's lying in your hand, right? It's literally just in your hand. And then as soon as like you like tilt your hand left and right, you lose control of it. And then as you squeeze harder on the ice cube, you begin to lose control. That's how life is. Yes, depending upon the person and the type of person you are, it's a good thing to have a schedule. I really like my schedules. I really like knowing when plan A, plan B, plan C is, what I'm gonna do that day. But I've learned the importance of being okay with change during the day and during life. Because if you expect one thing and you have high expectations for it, and then all of a sudden life happens and, I don't know, your car breaks down, or you're gonna go on a solo lunch date, but then your friend's like, hey, do you wanna go get lunch that you haven't seen in a while? What are you gonna do? Because in those moments, that is when life will pass you by. In the comfort zone, that's when life will come and pass you by. Because in the moment of being stressed and being in the moment of being in your own lane and being controlling, you could lose yourself. So do not lose yourself. Because life has so many things to offer you. Life has so many things to give to you and help you reach your purpose in life, your calling, your vocation, whatever you want to call it. Because you are here for a greater purpose than you and I will ever know. We are both here to do something greater than what we could ever imagine. All we need to do is just be open and be okay that you might not know now, you might not know tomorrow, in a week from now, in a year from now, in however long you're not supposed to know until it's meant for you. It's ready for you, you know? And patience is a virtue. And you and I are definitely learning that. I'm definitely learning that. And I'm trying to be okay with it. And all that really matters is that you just let go and just wait and continue to be the best version of yourself. And to just be and continue the authentic you. Because that is how you could one day, and you will, accomplish your goals and within your calling and within your vocation and within the bigger purpose of you. Food for thought.